What y'all gonna say now? What y'all gonna say now? It is the morning run. Shout out to the runners out there. Big dog Chico. Deuces Scoop. Greasing them lips. We caught you. Chico got the braids done from 808. Man, let's get into the morning run. Bye.
Runners, mount up. Time for the coldest podcast you can find on the internet at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 7 a.m. Hawaii Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Got the whole nation covered, ATL to the ocean.
Don't do it, Dukes.
Everybody out there.
Don't do it.
ATL Falcons, man. You might as well go ahead and hit the meme face.
Don't do it, Dukes.
Hey, boy, Cam gonna be viral for the year out. Shout out to baby boy, man. You go on Instagram right now, you put in Falcons reactions, his face pop up. Straight up.
Shout out to Cam, man. Shout out to the Falcons. We got a big ATL show today, man. Not only is Duke the Scoop always with us, we got a special guest coming on in the back half representing ATL. So we're going to talk ATL sports, prime impact, all that kind of stuff. But first and foremost, you know we got to do here on the morning run. Check in with the runners. Runners, y'all let us know where you are watching from, getting in where you fit in. Drop your location, drop your locale. It is a beautiful Monday morning. 4 games in the books, Dukes. We had Wyoming come to town in Boulder, Folsom Field. Prime took care of business.
Yeah, I think so. Last week on the morning run, this is one I got to put this feather in my cap. On the morning run before the Houston game, I was like, I think they're gonna start K-Salt. And I did, but they didn't, right? I did. The reason I said that was because I know Coach Prime ain't no fool, right? But Coach Prime will use whatever method he has to do to get your attention. And I feel like, now this is me personally, I feel like a lot of this had to do with just getting the leadership and consistency that he said. What he said, he'll cry to you before he lied to you. He ain't lied. So I think we saw the product of some tough love, some good coaching on that, and from that perspective. And K-Salt comes out, and shout out to him for being mature about the situation, realizing like, hey, this is my shot, and going out and putting up damn near 400 yards of total offense. Right now I feel better. Like as far as offensively, I feel a lot better than I felt at any time during the season. I feel like the Colorado Buffaloes, we keep looking for this outward identity, where the identity is we're gonna move the ball. The ball is gonna go. That's the identity. I don't care how you do it. Ship, car, plane, don't care. Get there. And that's what Colorado's doing offensively right now.
It is amazing, dude. Go ahead, Chico.
I was just gonna say land, air, sea. Go ahead, dude. That's just my ad-libbing.
It's just amazing to me how identities form after a win.
Hello.
like the playbook that was used for Wyoming, the same playbook that was used for Houston, Georgia Tech, and Delaware. But now we got an identity because we won. And that's what we told y'all on the morning run. Identities come based on how you win. If you don't lose, losing is your identity. If you win, winning and how you won becomes the identity. One thing that you have right now is you have an identified leader of the offense on this team, and that is Caden Salt, the quarterback. And let me say this, because Deuce is exactly right. Coach Prime ain't never lied to you. He says what it's going to be in the press conference. He says what he's looking for, whether it be on his Graham team speeches or whatever platform you may get it from. But you also have to understand that when you got to Houston, because of whatever dynamics were at play, he put the best team on the field that he could put in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people don't play because they're injured. Sometimes people don't play because they're not playing right. Sometimes people don't play because they're not tough, smart, fast, and disciplined character. Like he tells you the recipe of how he runs his organizations, and people just choose whether to believe it or not because they think like ain't no way somebody being dishonest, so it must be a lie here somewhere. Like no, he literally told you what's going to happen or what has to happen. And I think what you saw on Saturday night, Dukes, interested to get Chico's perspective as he so excellently called the game live. I was able to check in with him halftime. I think what you saw Colorado do offensively they can do against anybody that's left on the schedule. This was not because of who they were playing against. This is not something that Wyoming allowed. This is something that Colorado manifested. This is their identity. This is what they're going to do. You have a quarterback that can pass. Look at that pass right down the middle, over 50 yards in the air to hit JoJo right in the middle of his chest between two defenders in the end zone. Look at that pass that found Omarion like at the back of the end zone. Look at down the sideline to Sincere Brown again. It's like, then look what happened when the play broke down, what he can do with his legs. That wasn't because of Wyoming. That could be BYU, Utah, TCU. Just check the box. So now that you know what you have and seeing what he can do, now the only goal is to keep doing it. Don't run from who you are. But what did the Queen yell to Black Panther when he was about to get whooped? Remember who you are. Shit. That's all it takes, Dukes.
Hey man, remember who you are. And I think
Dukes, when you getting down, when things ain't going your way, you just gotta remember you Dukes to school.
Man, and before Dukes to Scoop, P. Dukes from Janice Drive.
Okay.
Hello,
Remember
P.
who
Dukes.
you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Philip, him.
Yeah, be him.
Yeah,
that's what got you here.
Right.
And
absolutely.
that's what Salter had to remember. It's like, okay, so he played at Liberty, did his thing, came here via the portal because he was desired here. And when he got here, you know, you walk out there at Folsom Field, bigger stadium, brighter lights, ESPN, and like, oh man, let me do something different. Like, no, we didn't bring you here to be something different. We brought you here because of the way you run the ball and the way you pass the ball. Be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard Coach Prime had that conversation with Alec McPherson, and you can see how he has turned it on the defense side. This was doing about midway of fall camp, and he kind of pulled him to the side. He said, man, let me talk to you a second, dog. Where that guy that came here in November, December, that went to the bowl game with us, that was killing in practice?
Mm-hmm.
Where that freshman? Why you get here now and now you dialing it back? Man, be who you was.
Mm-hmm.
And once he did it, look at him now.
Man, what you talking about, boy? Hey, him, London Mayor, man.
Noisemakers.
Dogs.
Yeah. Chico, what you think?
They meeting at the quarterback. They have a meeting at the quarterback. London Merritt and Alexander McPherson.
We got a meeting in the ladies' room. That's what you want to do.
Appreciate it.
You were trying to get the tune right. I saw you, Chico.
No, I had it right. I just was going to do it on the show right now. It's going to be the first thing I come over here and say today. Dukes would be like, that's my cousin. Y'all got to deal with him. And I'm riding with him, but that's my cousin. He's a little weird. Not today, Dukes. Not today. You ain't got to make that speech today, dog.
Yeah, he did enough last night, Dukes. He did enough last night.
Oh, man.
He did enough.
Man, I saw it going that way, too.
Oh, my gosh, man. Shout out to Cade Salter, man. Great bounce-back game, like we predicted, like we said on here. I think that the game before, of course, did get his attention in whatever way it did, open his eyes up, and he said, you know what, I got to take advantage of the opportunity that I have in front of me. This is my last year, as you heard him say on the podium. So, you know, sometimes those things kind of take a while to kick in, you know, but whatever it is, it's there now. And I think he found his groove, his mojo. The chemistry of the offense is better. The flow is better. And I think he's going to be way more decisive from here on out and be comfortable with those decisions that he makes on the field. And like Uncle Neely said, it starts off the field too. You have to be a leader off the field. Not saying he wasn't or is he, you know, anything, but it starts there. And Coach Prime is going to be evaluating that, seeing that from day one, how you carry yourself on and off the field, how people galvanize around you and treat you, how you come off the field doing sidelines after plays. He's evaluating that too. So shout out to Cade Salter. Hopefully he can sustain this throughout the rest of the season. People will follow behind him. And, you know, they'll get some wins, starting with BYU in 5 damn days.
Chico, feel free, man, as we had this discussion this morning, whether it's that K-Salt interview on the ground, Sincere Brown, or even Mark McNeil, feel free to cue those up, you know, as we chat about it. Because one thing I'll tell you guys, because Chico is spot on right there with that breakdown, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I define as his leadership and consistency. It doesn't matter what Dukes defines as leadership and consistency. It don't matter how Chico defines it. When you're playing in the Coach Prime organization, it doesn't matter how Coach Prime defined it. Mm-hmm. And there was something he saw there or didn't see that he wanted more of. And so he went with the next best option after that Delaware performance with Staub. And somewhere in that period, there was a growth where you reached what Coach Prime wants you to be. Because here's what I will say about Deion Sanders, about Coach Prime, about our friend Chico and Dukes. That stuff you see on the board, tough, smart, fast, disciplined character, it's not just stuff on the board. Like it is a living standard, and it is a non-negotiable standard. And if he doesn't see it from you, Dukes, he's not going to put you in a position for the world to not see it.
Man.
Like if Chico is having a couple days and he ain't behaving smart, he's not going to let the world see you as not being smart. Like you have to hit all those boxes for him to put you on that platform, under that spotlight out there on that field. And if one of them is missing, because what our goal is here? Yeah, we got goals to win the Big 12 championships. I get that. We got goals of getting guys in the NFL. I get that. We got goals of winning more games than any other coaches want. I get all that. But the other goal is all this, man. You got to develop men. You got to develop, you got to have good people, because you can't win games without good people. You can't. It's like when Coach Prime tells you he don't hire coaches that ain't good fathers. How you gonna coach somebody and you ain't coaching your own child? So there's certain aspects and characteristics outside of being able to pass or run a ball or catch a ball or punt a ball. He has to see before he's going to put you on the spotlight of that prime umbrella, and that's just the way it works. And I think what you have seen and saw and embracing it and accepted it and rising to it, ain't no fallback down. Like it is. This the new floor,
right? And I just thought about something when you just said that. How you gonna be a coaching somebody else if you're not coaching your own kids? Just imagine you have volunteer coaches for the little league, right? Imagine a coach out there volunteering, coaching all the other kids up, and then his son walks up, with the mom like, "Daddy, like, man, that'd be crazy. You out here volunteering time, and you're not." All right. Anyways, yeah. Once again, 37-20 victory at Folsom Field. We're gonna go to boots on the ground right quick, and I ain't talking about no song. I'm talking about Uncle Damn Neely on the ground during the game and the walk and talk with Coach Prime right here on the morning run.
The word was accountability. It looked like the passing game is there on that.
Cool, yeah. At the end of the half, that was bad football. We got to do better than that. At least trying to get the thought process was trying to get across the 50 to give Buck opportunity to kick a field goal. But it didn't go that way. But defensively, we can't have that many pass interference. We can't have that many plays that's detrimental to the team.
Absolutely. Other than that big run, we held them to 0 rushing yards for most of the half.
Yeah, but other than that, we don't want to start a sentence off with other than that.
9-0 we scored. Chico, you don't want to start a sentence with other than that.
Other than that.
Because that mean a deficiency to have somewhere. It's like you tell your lady, hey, other than that, I've been a good boy for you. Or we just talked about coaches who ain't good for. Other than that, I've been a good daddy.
Yeah.
Like other than that, don't cut it with Coach Prime. Like the standard is the standard, and he don't care. Because I'm telling you, Chico, Dukes, I'm looking at the clock, I'm looking at my stat sheet. There's about 4 minutes left in the half. And because, sacks, tackles for loss deduct from the rushing yards, them cats had 0 rushing yards. And then they broke a 52-yarder, down the middle. And Coach Prime talks about not giving them deep or cheap, and we gave up some cheap there. And then they picked up a couple more. So you got to halftime, they had about 62 yards rushing. And so what I was trying to say was look here, dog. Like they really had 0. Like, no, they really got 62.
Hello.
Ain't no other than that.
Yeah. Now, when it happens, it happens. I had 2 bands last night before I bet $1,000. If I wouldn't have bet this 1,000,
other than that
$1,000 bad bet, I got $2,000. But when it comes time to pay these bills, they don't care nothing about it. You feel me? So now I get what Coach saying, and I appreciate that for sure.
Chico, why you put Brooklyn Driver copies up there real quick like that? Chico, you muted.
Sometimes I be clicking on things, man, and it just be.
Now you gonna go ahead and leave it up there now. I mean, Brooklyn Driver said, other than that, the pipe game good. I mean, you're gonna try to put there and take it down real quick.
It takes Uncle Neely to be the one to repeat it, though.
You gonna put it up there and shake your head, put it up there as an endorsement. Like you done already done it.
Well, I'm definitely gonna endorse our quarterback as we talked about him earlier, K Salt. I'm gonna go to him now in the walk and talk with Uncle Neely.
Uncle Neely getting active, boy.
Ain't a man.
Yeah. My partner.
Need that sound, Chico.
Hey, Salt. So how that
Good
feel?
job, Oos.
Felt amazing, just being able to bounce back. Went through adversity and I came back and bounced back. Had to come back and show everybody what I was about. Play harder. I'm gonna keep going, keep moving forward.
Looked like when it was time to run, you didn't mind running. When it was time to throw, you didn't mind throwing.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's my natural talent, and I've been lacking at it. And now I'm back. Just gotta keep on going, keep on trusting the process, and keep on doing what I can do at the highest level.
Great game, bro. Way to bounce back.
Appreciate it. Okay.
Way to go, man. Way to stay even keel too. You know what I mean? Not getting too high, not getting too low.
Three things I love about that clip. Two things I love about that clip. One is obvious. I just love Salter being Salter there. So that's the one. But two things I love about that clip, Chico. You had a defensive line coach, and you saw a little blur in there because I had to edit out some language. You had a defensive line coach come up to the quarterback and say, man, way to bounce back. Thank you for leading us. We appreciate you leading us. And there was a couple of F-bombs in there. But like that speaks volumes. Then the other thing speaks volumes, man. Did you see them three brothers on that microphone?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Nice
looking brothers. Yeah.
Don't let that get past you now.
Hello?
Good little touch right there. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. And on the PN too now. Hello.
Yeah.
On the PN. Yeah. Don't play with him.
Big sincere.
On the PN. Y'all. Let's go to Sincere Brown, man, from the 843 Charles, South Carolina. Stand up Geechee in the building.
How'd it feel?
You feel great, man. Always feel good to have a win at home. Always feel good to protect your house at all costs and, come out with the win.
Was that another one you were looking for with your number down that you knew was coming to you?
I don't necessarily expect now. I just try to go out here. I just want to be able to, make my blocks, and I just want the offense to score. That's all I think about every time we out there. I don't try to think about no individual accolades. I just want to be able to score.
What's the offense going to take away from this one with BYU next week?
I feel like we got our confidence back up. We back to where we need to be. And, our quarterback played phenomenal today. And I think from here on moving on now, we're going to do what we got to do.
You heard me? We'll definitely do what we got to do.
Hey, dog, let me tell you something. Y'all heard Coach Carl Reed on here. He'll be back on next Monday about getting the ball 85% of the time. The ball got to go to your best two guys out there. Man, this dude, arguably 6'5". You can say 6'4". I say 6'5", 4.3 speed. Man, just run, man.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, just
so,
run.
Once you got his hand,
I might not be able to come to you every time, but just run, and I promise you, one of them times it's going to be there, and all you got to do is just keep running.
Yeah. That 68-yard touchdown pass put Colorado up 14-3 over Wyoming at the time when Salter found him on a rollout.
You can literally hear him. You can hear it. That was it. Pew.
We used to, hey, dudes back in West Jackson, we call that booking.
Yeah, out of there.
Man, that joke a booking.
Man,
we call it riding out. He had the ride outs.
Yeah. You can hear it. I'm like, whoa, what was that? Yeah. Look, the first time I saw Sincere Brown on film, I never saw him cut out like that. So I was thinking 4'4", 6'5". I'm like, maybe 4'8", somewhere in there. Nah, bro, legit 4'3".
Legit.
Apologize,
what I
sir.
love about his 4'3", his quote unquote, let's call it combine 4'3", his workout 4'3", his fourth quarter is a 4'4".
Yeah, he's not really losing anything.
No, he's not losing nothing.
Right.
No, like the worst it is the 4'4", and that's the end of the game.
Yeah, he's striding. He's striding, and he's striding.
Man. It's like 1 foot and 1.5 feet down every 5 yards when he's running.
Yeah,
like he's just 5 yards of stride.
You know what's crazy? He'd be fast if he was 5'9".
Damn.
That's the way it's turning over. Yeah. You can see, like when you picking him up and you putting him down, you can see it. He'd be fast at 5'9". He's exceptionally fast at 6'5". That's crazy.
But before we go to an ATL legend in the building, we're gonna go to a ATL and we have on the football team. That is Big Amari McNeil, big number 88. Unc, you want to introduce this one a little bit? Let us know what's going on right here.
Yeah, man, one of my, I got 4 kids, Chico.
Yeah.
And just like Coach Prime, I understand. I know what he means. Different days, different weeks, you got favorites. You love them all, but you got favorites. They're one of my favorites right here, man. Me and Amari McNeil, we go back and forth because I told him I love how he a D lineman in a receiver jersey.
Right.
How you got the playmaker jersey and tackling the quarterback? I love it, man. Big 88.
Being a playmaker on the defensive side.
Yes, sir.
Already.
My favorite receiver, Big 88.
What's up, man?
Name was called a lot tonight.
Yep. Just trying to make the most plays I can for my team. We ride together, and they needed me tonight, so trying to be a team player.
What are some things you want to take away from this game, going back into conference play next week with BYU coming to Folsom?
Just keeping that hot hand ready, getting off the ball, rushing the passer better. There's little things. I ain't played a perfect game, but just little things I could do better for running past to be a more dominant player.
My man, 88.
Yes, sir.
Big Amari McNeil. ATL Georgia in the building.
Yeah, man, what I loved about the defensive line play, Chico, Dukes, get y'all feedback on it. You had Big Talk Feek, who was down with a little slight ankle injury, didn't play. And you had BDS, true freshman that have been balling, who didn't play. But you couldn't tell.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't tell. My beloved Cowboys, God bless them. Everybody want to talk about, man, we could tell Michael missing. I can tell you what about this defensive line. When somebody missing, you can't tell.
Yeah. Arden Walker stepped up big. The 2 freshmen we mentioned earlier stepped up big. Amari McNeil, Jaheim Otis came in there filling in also. The defensive line played pretty well this past week. Mine is that second half where we gave up that long drive on those runs. Other than that, I think we played a great football game.
Yeah, Dukes, and I really want to hear Dukes on it, man, because he talked about all the time going into this game, stop the run, stop the run, stop the run. And when you get to halftime, and we have typically been giving up 200+ yards, and it's halftime and they ain't at 100, you on a good pace to make sure you ain't doing what you've been doing. So, Dukes, what did you see when you watched that D-line play?
Yeah, I saw better gap assignments. I saw people spilling blocks on the second level. I saw a lot more of a team effort when it came to stopping the run. You just got to be consistent. One of those, like Coach Prime said, and I'm glad he said that, because you can have everything. Put it like this: you can have a great year, A, but if you get a 0 on a midterm or a final, what's that do to your entire grade? It tanks it.
Yeah.
So the same thing when it comes to the run game. You can't allow those big plays because they're such a now. The way the offense, now this is the definition of complementary football. The way the offense was playing, that run didn't kill you, right? But against BYU, you want to see that get cleaned up. But overall, I think it was a much better effort. But to continue to make sure that the standard is the standard, that, hey, look, we stop the run. That's who we are. You will not run on us. We don't care if you line up 8 people on the line. You're still not running the ball because we'll line up 8 too. And I think as long as they have that mentality, they'll be fine, because and as I continue to say, these next 3 schools coming in that Colorado will be playing are going to, they have an identity, and it's run the ball. That's what they're going to try to do. And they're going to tell you we're running the ball, and you have to figure out a way to stop it. And I think this is going to be another test. So they did well. That was like the quiz. Now you're starting to get some more tests, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, I love that, Dukes, and I want to get Chico's feedback on this, because this is something I said post-game, and I said it on this morning on the morning run as well. What you saw from this Colorado team this past Saturday against Wyoming, they can do against anybody that's left on the schedule. Now, I know when I said that, y'all only heard the positives.
Right.
I was talking about the negatives too. What you saw us do, good and bad, we're capable of doing against anybody that's left on the schedule. So, whereas we're capable of saltified and sincere down the sideline, or Marion in the end zone, or Draylon on the slant, yeah, we're capable of those things. But we got to stop being capable of giving up that untimely 52-yard run too. We got to stop being capable of giving up, that deep one-on-one coverage and the safety getting over that late touchdown. Like, those things are fixable and have to be fixed as you go into this straight run now all the way to Thanksgiving, the conference play. Chico?
Yes, indeed. No, you're right. because those timely penalties, things of that nature, you're gonna have to cut that out, man. I think you don't want to bring that into conference play, but you do want to bring that run game into conference play. That big offensive line, because I think that's going to be the quote unquote identity of this team. The fact that we can run the ball behind the offensive line, the fact that you can bring in 2 other offensive linemen with tight end numbers on, and really push the defensive line and lean on that run game. That's what I think. That's going to be the identity of this football team at the end of the day. With K-Salt being able to run or pass and go deep down the field, you have a bunch of deep threats at the wide receiver position, and that's what I think will be the way that we use these guys moving into conference play. We're going deep down the field. We're going to pound the ball right here in between the tackles.
And I don't know if the people saw it, but there was one time, shout out to that offensive line, Chico. There was one time I saw K-Salt drop back, pull his phone out, hop on Chico live.
He did. He said, "What's up?"
On live. Hold on 1 second. Threw a pass and then said, "Let me hit you back." That's how much time that O-line was giving him.
On top.
No, for sure.
That O-line is special, man.
They definitely special. It was on that crib tonight. They on that crib.
Oh yeah, that Kryptonite. Yeah.
I bet the second quarter, as Coach Prime always say, he smelled some kryptonite in the air.
I'm gonna tell you this, dog. It ain't take to the second quarter.
Man, real?
Man, they were blazing when Ralphie came out. It was in the air, baby.
Hey man, I messed with Folsom Field, dog. First time I smelled the Doe Dukes, I thought I was tripping. I was like,
"Oh no,
did I bring it with me?"
Well, no, they're gonna do that.
Yeah, for sure. It's out there in Denver, man. It's at the airport.
Believe it. It's at the airport.
It's at the airport. Like, so you get out the airport, man. The first time I went to Denver, I couldn't believe it, boy. But
Indeed.
it's legalized and everybody is having a good legal time. So
yes, indeed.
Yeah, like Coach say, it may be legal in Colorado, but at this team hotel, you better make it your best plus your laugh puff, because you'll never get another one.
Right. There we go. Boom. Right.
He said, if you hit it at this hotel, you better hit it, because you will never hit another one.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Talk about the coach the hotel in Denver. No, you in my room though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Boy, I got some stories about that. Shout out to Roddy White. Roddy White told me one time, "Man, you gonna get us catch." He get you. He said, "Man, you gonna get us catch smoking in the room, in the bathroom, man."
That's crazy.
Well, let's bring on one for us, dude. Let's bring on the ATL legend who know about that. Good.
Oh man, we got my man BlackOwned C-Bone joining us, man. Platinum rapper, got plaques all over the wall. Original member of Dungeon Family and the owner of Dope Stories clothing line. C-Bone, what's happening?
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. You better yet. Good afternoon.
What up, bro? I see that College Park across your chest.
I do. I want this for Duke. That's just for Duke.
I ain't got that one yet. Hold on now.
I know. How y'all doing this evening?
Man, we good. We good, man.
My boy's very educated, man. I'm listening to y'all brothers, man. Y'all talk. Y'all know that. Y'all know that ball talk now.
No, for sure.
Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate that, man. Welcome to the morning run. Yeah, we love having the ATLians on, because we do a lot of views in Atlanta area, Georgia. Do Scoop holding it down for us. Tell the folks what you've been up to lately, man. We've been seeing you with on the bigger podcast. We're glad to have a superhero here with us.
Oh man, BlackOwned C-Bone, the number one pick on your dope boy team, man. College Park, Georgia's own corporate core, algorithm Andrews. I'm just been out here, man, doing my thing. Right now, I'm in the office at 1 RPM. It's a digital distribution company, so we get all the new artists that's streaming around the world. So got a new clothing store, man, in Red Oak, actually, off Buffington Road. We opening up, should be next month. We got a lot of about 7 black-owned brands in there, so it's like a black-owned establishment in the neighborhood that do good for the community. And watching football, watching the Duke Scoop, still doing my thing, man.
That's what's up.
Now, Bone. So right now we got to talk about this. The Falcons, man.
Oh,
Falcons.
man.
Oh, the Falcons, dog.
That's embarrassing. We embarrassed ourselves yesterday.
Man. The Falcons go out and look like world beaters against the Vikings on Monday Night Football, or was it Monday or Sunday? Sunday.
Monday night.
In front of the whole world, everybody. They did it again.
Hey, they fooled us. They fooled the ATLs. You gotta realize, man, we got hope in the city. We need wins. Like, we go to Carolina, we expected to win that game. Like we really, like the fans really thought we was gonna win that game. The bettors, even Vegas, thought we was gonna win that game. You know what I'm saying? We went there and put an egg up. That's terrible.
Donut, Krispy Kreme.
I don't know what's wrong with Michael Penix. Somebody on my Facebook said that the Falcons were at Onyx Charlotte. Onyx Charlotte.
Damn.
I'm telling you, man, it was a bad look.
Michael Penix had a bad outing, man. I don't know what that. He must have getting no sleep or something. I don't know what's wrong with Nine.
I think you need to stop showering with that do rag on. There's an article out saying he showers with a do rag because he don't want his teammate to see what's underneath his head. I don't know if that's real or not, but I did see that.
Oh, well, that's horrible if he did. If he did, but yeah, we look bad, dude.
No.
Bone, I gotta tell you, man. I said last night on the Uncle Chico show. My big mom, I grew up always hearing her say misery love company, but I ain't never knew what it meant.
Right.
I knew what it meant yesterday because after I watched my Cowboys blow what we should have won in Chicago against the Bears, then I checked the scores to see what y'all did. I said, damn, I feel good. Like
the Cowboys my second team, and we look bad. They look bad too. I ain't gonna lie, they look bad. Like to who they lost to?
The Bears made Caleb look like a superstar.
Like a superstar again, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
But you know, I got CeeDee Lamb on my fantasy team, and once they put him in the backfield, do that little trick play, and they mess his ankle up. I said, "Oh, we done."
With
Bone, he on my fantasy too. I just threw the phone down.
Yeah, I had a bad outing yesterday on my fantasy.
Man, but let's get back in to BlackOwned C-Bone, original member of the Dungeon family. Like, how did that come about? Like, we're talking about a legendary group of artists. I mean, OutKast, Goody Mob, Future, Rico Wade, God bless him. Like, talk about what it was like growing up in the golden era of Atlanta music.
Oh man, you know it's different now. Now that I work at 1 RPM, so I can see the difference between this era of music and our era of music. Like both of us the same, but it's like the work ethic I think is different from our era to this era. Like our era, you really had to go. It's almost like football now. Like you can't go across the middle no more. It's like you get hit there. It's a personal foul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just had to go in the booth and shit. We might have to do a verse 3-4 times, go home, ride with it, come back, recite it again just to make sure it was perfect. And me coming up on the OutKast, like that's all they practice was perfection. You know what I'm saying? So it was like whenever you put something down in the booth, you in the booth with Big and Dre, you got to come with your A game, because if you ain't got your A game, you ain't gonna make the track. They're gonna remove you from the track anyway until you go on about your business. So man, it's different times, but I respect this era of music too as much as I respect our era as well.
Hey, Bone, I gotta flip the script real quick, but it ain't a big flip.
Okay.
Because we're still talking Atlanta.
There you go.
I gotta throw some more misery on here.
Oh,
Louisiana Glenn, he a Saints fan. Louisiana Glenn, let me tell you something. I told y'all Saints fans after the draft, just like Miss Seeley told Mister, until y'all do right by Shador, ain't nothing y'all even think about going to work.
One time for Shador.
That's right.
Sorry, Bone. I had because I know the Saints y'all rival too. Look, when the Saints passed over Shador, they just tank everything this season. So
speaking of quarterbacks, I've been watching y'all little quarterback carousel going on up in Colorado too. We ain't gonna talk about it though.
We gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Here, you know, we ride with Juju. You know, Juju out man. That's not a guy. But Salter looked real good. He looked good this past week. So you know, he got the driver's seat again. So we gonna let him make it now.
Yeah. Nah, you know, Ju a real child of the city, man. Everybody, you know, for real, like the whole Atlanta behind him. But it's good to see him to be able to be patient.
Oh yeah,
and, you know,
no choice. Ain't nothing wrong with being patient though.
For sure, ain't nothing wrong with being patient.
Don't rush it, then you wreck the car. So that's you know what I'm saying. Don't drive fast and wreck the car. So I really go slow and do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so Bone, you was really outside when Coach Prime, like you was like when Coach Prime was in Atlanta in the mid '90s. You start like that's when you was like young and like really in the city in the culture,
right?
Jumping off the porch. What was it like? What was his influence like on you being in the game and seeing what Coach Prime was doing?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I can remember like it was yesterday at home watching the news when Prime first got off the plane. When he first got off the plane coming to Atlanta, Georgia with that jogging suit on, with all them chains, that Jerry curl with them shades on, I knew it was about to change. Like that was the first day he changed the city. Like any day from all that's a plus. That first day he walked off the plane, he changed the culture of Atlanta, and everybody know it.
Everybody know it.
Everybody know it. It's still his house. You know, he built the Georgia Dome. It's still his house.
No, for sure.
Yeah. And
let me ask you this, man. You look at that prime era, what it did for the city. You had the Braves rolling as well. You had human highlight reel Dominico with the Falcons. Like, what will it take, or will it ever happen for the sports world in Atlanta to catch back up to the music world of Atlanta, and it all just be clicking?
But you know, just last weekend, everybody won. We had Georgia Tech won, Georgia won, the Falcons. Everybody, we was happy. The whole city was happy. Then this week, everything just changed. You know, the Falcons win. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna. I don't know. I can't answer that. I really can't answer that question because I'm a diehard Falcons fan. RP to my dad. He had me at the Ford County Stadium, so I've been doing this since day one. I done been to every stadium we done had. I done rooted for the Falcons since I was a kid. And like it's in my blood. I'm a bird gang till I die. But I don't know. I thought we was on the uprise when we got 9 and we got all the weapons we got. But yesterday it kind of like set the city back. Like Egg in Carolina. You know how many people drove to Carolina to go to that game and lost their money?
Lost that long drive back, boy. Mad
That's
as
a
hell.
long drive. Shit. Imagine they plane ride back. It should be silent. but to answer your question, I don't think the sports ever catch up with the music though. So we hold it down. We hold it down for the sports era.
Let me ask this: top 5 Falcons of all time.
Okay, I don't know what order I'm gonna put them in. I'm just gonna say this. I'm old school, so you're gonna have to watch me. I like Billy White Shoes Johnson,
Old school.
William Andrews,
hello,
Jesse Tuggle,
the Hammer,
Prime Time,
Mike
Vick.
Mike Vick.
I like that.
Nice little crew right there.
I'm gonna really put you on the spot there, Bone.
Okay, let me hit.
Give me 5 Hawks.
Okay. Charlie Chris, because that's my man. That's my grandson. That's my nephew's granddad, Charlie Chris.
Okay.
Kevin Willis.
Kevin Willis, 4'2"
with the elbow pad.
Of course, Neat the Freak.
Yeah.
Right.
Spud Webb.
But
and my old godfather, Tree Riders. I'm gonna give him a shot.
A new tree.
Bone, if you would have left Tree off, I was gonna
No, Tree Riders. I'm gonna tell y'all the dope story. Tree Riders used to come to my little league games at Welcome Ball Park when I played for Red Oak. Tree used to come to my games and watch me play, and everybody was like, "Who is this kid?" Tree Riders coming to watch play, and it was me. So that's real. That's a real story, though. That's no lie.
Believe it or not, that's the 3rd Tree Rollins reference on this show. What's the name of the city he from, Dukes?
Cordell.
Cordell, that's right. Cordell, Georgia. Had to get it right.
Watermelon capital.
Man, what you talking about? Nah, and I met him. I played basketball at Hateville. And so his brother, Ray Rollins, was the coach over there. So Tree would kind of like will pull up. So Hateville, they got their own little fraternity of hoopers now. They really hoop over there. So at the end of the day, going over there.
Hateville what?
Just Hateville Rec.
Oh, okay, Hateville Rec. Okay.
Yeah, Hateville Charter. The only thing when I was growing up, it wasn't even. I think Hateville Charter new. They play at
Let's give a shout out to Hateville Charter high school football players. Do you know where these boys practice at? Y'all probably don't know. If you go down Buffington Road in College Park, Georgia, these boys on the side of the road practicing every day, man. And these boys have brought home championship after championship, and made about 20 NFL players. Yeah. Shout out to Arden Key. Arden Key came out of Hateville Charter. These boys don't have a football field. They don't have a practice facility. They don't complain. They don't do. They go get after it and they go get and win. So you got to shout out to Hateville Charter. That's off the record.
No, for sure.
Maybe I got to give a shout out to my man Arden Key. He's been a guest on the Pregame Network, some other shows we do. One of the sports stations I used to work with used to rep Arden. Arden, good dude with the LSU. Hey, but let me throw you another Hawk name, man. He ain't had a longevity there, but he was a Georgia boy, man. I want to put Sharif Abdul-Rahim on there, man. That was one of my favorite Hawks, man.
I like Sharif. Yeah. He had a quiet run.
Yeah, it was quiet about it. It was quiet about it, but
a lot of people didn't he didn't get his flowers for what the numbers that he was putting up because of the cost of getting them.
Right.
See, we traded the rights to Pau Gasol for Sharif.
Yeah.
So it was like we got 3 to 5 years of Sharif at that level, and that could have been Pau Gasol was a 15 to 18 year guy, that won championship. So
y'all didn't have a lot of choice in that. Chico, they have a lot of choice in that. Big Daddy David Stern made that call.
Yeah.
Oh, to get I don't know.
So really, he
taken away from my lecture.
He suffered from the fans, like he was already under scrutiny when he got drafted. When we got him there,
yeah, like when we got Sharif, you got to think, the Wheeler run, but back then the city wasn't as together as it is now, like the metro area. So, we wasn't taking in the city like how the city took the Lou Williams.
Right.
Even being in South Gwinnett, but at the time Sharif was doing his thing, we was Darion Calhoun, we was Starzy Walker, we was Jamison Brewer. That's what we was. You feel what I'm saying?
We just slick to have some hoopers come out of Atlanta too now.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
A lot
let
of
me ask you this, Bone and Dukes. Was Dikembe not there long enough, or why Dikembe don't get that Hawks kind of love?
Oh, that's a good one.
No.
That's a good one.
We love
I might have left him. I give him an honorary mention.
Yeah.
Now look, see, Bone list got 2 personal references.
Right.
So his list, his list is really like a top 3 because he ain't going against the grain. It's just like my top 5 in wrestling. I took all people of the same. Yeah. I took all brothers.
Dukes took all black squad, C-Bone. Dukes took all black.
While we got black on Bone here, we might well go to the Braves, man. Give me 5 Braves.
Oh,
of course, my number 1 Brave, Marquise Grissom, straight out of college.
Yeah,
Marquise. Shout out to Pasquale Perez. He rode around 25. He couldn't find the stadium that time. That's a real Atlanta story. You got to be from Atlanta to know that story. To get the joke, the joke about the story. David Justice, Marquise Grissom. Dale Murphy. Bill what's Horner? What was Horner?
Roger.
No, Horner played.
What was
Bob Horner? Bob Horner.
Bob Horner.
I think he played shortstop a second. And
you went back then.
I'm gonna say Claudell Washington. I'm old school, man.
Man, that is old school right there. How y'all not? Everybody always leave off hammering Hank Aaron.
Dang.
Oh yeah, they go without saying. He the Braves.
Yeah, he is the Braves. Like that's
always from Milwaukee Braves.
Don't disrespect Hammer and Hank. Yeah, Hammer and Hank first.
That's
first.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we named the list after Hammer and Hank.
Right,
Hey, real quick, flip the script to Dukes real quick, Bone. Some more breaking news is that your basketball coach over at Auburn is about to retire.
Oh yeah. Bruce Pearl.
Yes, sir. Bruce Pearl expected to retire as men's coach.
How you feel about that, Duke?
Man, look. So the game is. I love what Coach Pearl brought to Auburn. I love what he brought, but I think the game, as the game changes, and as politics get involved, right? And it's hard to be so outspoken politically and still recruit in this climate. So he's gonna do a good job, and he has done a good job recruiting. But I know there are some people that he's alienated some people with his political views. So this could be one of them things where it's like, we saw how Tommy Tuberville made his bones, on the backs of brothers like us, and then it's almost like you turned your back on them. And I wouldn't be surprised, and no disrespect to Bruce Pearl, but no disrespect to my people either. I feel like some of that it's bittersweet for me because I love the wins that he brought, but at the same time, some of the political views it's hard for me to rock with, to be honest.
I feel you. Well said. Flipping back to ATL, I got to put on Waters right here because people sleep on Brian Jordan. That was Prime before Prime.
Yeah.
Brian Jordan played every damn thing at a high level, man.
Brian Jordan, he was like a Russell Wilson. That's the only reason he didn't get the recognition he got. Not in a bad way. He was just like a good, clean guy. Go to work, do his job, come home. But he was a hell of an athlete, though. He was a hell of an athlete.
Absolutely. Louisiana Glenn got one for you, Black on Bone.
Let me hear.
He said, Bone, what's your top 5 rappers from ATL?
That was my next question. That was my next question right there.
Glenn started.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
We want to give a shout out.
We're going to go with OutKast, Big and Dre. I don't care how you put it.
Yeah.
And I go with Tip. I I give it the Future. Let me get some old school. I go Kilo. And I put a new female, and I put Lotto in there. Okay. And Goody Mob, and don't forget Goody Mob.
Man,
I leave it at that.
Man,
probably 6 people.
Let me ask you this: if you can't say it, being at the dungeon, what's your favorite memory of just being in the dungeon?
Well, my memory started in the second dungeon. And my favorite memory of the dungeon when Rico actually called me on the phone to come over there and do a song with him. I was ecstatic, like, oh, Rico Wade called me over there. Which is me and him in the basement, down there in the basement doing a song. And it was always rumored if you come over there and you got a weak ass verse, he gonna walk out and leave and go upstairs, right?
Right.
So long story short, I go over there, I think I go in there and start rapping my shit, and he walks out and never come back. Hey, but you know, some real shit. After that day, it made me realize, like, you got to step your game up. You gotta. That was before I even got on Gangsta Shit or anything like that. That means I got to get my words right, what I'm saying, delivery. You got everything. Just got to be 100. So it just made me go harder from then on out.
Well, let's see. How did you even get to that point? Talk about your start in rap. Like, how did you even begin rapping? And did you play sports before that? So let's talk about from inception up to rapping.
So I played sports when I was a kid, from like 4 years old. I went to junior high school. And junior high school, I had other dreams. We ain't gonna talk about it on this show. So we had other dreams. So I kind of got off track. You know what I'm saying? And then at the age of 21, in high school, I had a homeboy. He used to make me mixtapes. He used to make me mixtapes back in the day. His name was Mr. DJ, and he was actually the first DJ with OutKast. And me and Mr. DJ was actually neighbors in College Park. So we were friends. We've been friends since we was in 8th, 9th grade. So we always been kicking it. And we got older, we still was friends. I used to go over his house, and Big just come over his house, and we all hooked up over there. And one day we just all hanging out, and then this shit, the rest is history. And I started going out, started hanging out with him. And one day he was like, "You want to go on the road with me? You want to go out of town with me?" I was like, "Sure, let's go." And once I started going out of town, it showed me like a different life and a different, environment, different culture. Like it's more than just College Park, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that the world was humongous, and been around the world about 4 or 5 times ever since then.
Man.
On Booten and Farnsworth, shout out to Booten and Farnsworth, legendary movies back then. Booten and Farnsworth said, Coach went upstairs being Coach Prime. Coach went upstairs on Salter, and it worked.
Coach went upstairs on Salter, meaning what? He went and got on his ass.
He went upstairs like Rico did on you.
Oh, yeah, he did though, and it worked. I'm glad he did too, but we're gonna be quiet about that. But yeah, I'm glad he went out there and did his thing. That one ball, he threw a sweet ball. He got a nice arm on it too. That's a nice kid. I watched him at Liberty before he came to Colorado, so I knew he could play.
And I tell you what, Bone, man, sitting here front and center watching him in practice,
he can spin
what Dukes, because Dukes is saying as well, attest to it. What Juju is learning, watching this guy, and then getting reps in practice as well. Saw him get to play in a real live game, and I expect he'll make an appearance in the season again. And it pains me to say this as a Cowboy, Bone, but I love the way the Packers over the past 20, 30 years have managed their QB situations. They never have a drop off because the next guy is learning from the guy. And when the guy steps down,
he's sitting right there waiting.
Waiting and ready.
Waiting and ready.
Juju got a bright future, man.
It's just that, like, even with my son, he went to Stetson University. When he went down there, I had to tell him, I had to tell my son, like, but I can't say this about Juju because he did start in the 9th grade. But I asked my son, like, did you start in the 9th grade varsity? No. Well, you ain't gonna go start, in college like that either. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. Everybody just you can't put everybody on that field. Like, there's some dogs out there too. So
speaking of Juju, man. Speaking of Juju, BlackOwned, hey, happy birthday to him. Today is his birthday. He finally turned 18. Been in college all year, 17 years old. Finally turned 18.
Blessed, man. Shout out to my dad. I actually went to the championship game. Sat in the booth down there with his old man, met his father. So
shout out TC.
Yeah, shout out TC.
Nah, for real, man. And so me being a younger guy, and just in College Park looking up to y'all, y'all the whole crew. Then being around is different. Like you'll think people one way, like, oh, they ain't gonna do this, and you're like, dang, these folks like regular people. What is it about? I would say when people look on the outside looking in, because a lot of people when they see Coach Prime, they think it's one way, and then you get around and you're like, oh, this dude, like it ain't how I look on TV. What do you think it is about the mystique of stardom that makes people like put people on a bigger level or overthink it when they get around people that they know before they meet?
I think people I think they're like movie stars or something. Like they fix it in characters, like, but really it's reality. Like they real, you real. Like we all real. We humans. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why. I don't know, because it's hard for me to answer because I've never done it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's almost like, I'm gonna give you a promise. It's like a female, right?
Right.
Before you meet the female, you're like, oh, but once you met the female and you done took out on a date and all that, it's like, that's my girl.
I see why she's single.
Yeah. So I think some people look at like stars like, but I don't know. That's a good question. I really can't answer that for you because it's hard for me to answer because I just look at everybody.
What you think, huh? Because you done did a lot.
Yeah, I think, man, we just live in a world where you believe your eyes. And we got to understand that media, I don't care if you're on stage or it's a TikTok post or here, four brothers sitting on this show, is really only a glimpse in the depth of what people really are.
Right.
But because it's all that you see of them, you think that's all they can do. Like, okay, you take Bone, for instance. I'm certain, and I ain't never talked to him about this. When he tried to do something other than rap, they were like, man, what you doing? Because now you're doing something that they don't define you as.
Right.
It's like when your horizon start to expand, people question it because, like, well, I only know him as this. How dare him do something else? Man, what are you doing? He tripping. And so we meet people, we have this expectation of them. And then when they're more than that, like it rock your world because that ain't how you saw them.
Yeah.
But as in the Coach Prime case, I can see what you're saying about that dude, because he's like, I guess with the answer to your question, if you meet the person that it doesn't fascinate, and once you meet them, then you ain't got to worry about. I mean, once you meet them, and they're like 100 and like down to earth, because they don't care about that. You care about that, but they as the person don't care about that. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
that makes perfect sense.
And it's almost like,
as long as you 100, then it's like me. I can I tell somebody, I start you off with a 0. I don't start you off with 100. I start you off with a 0. You got to add points to get to 100.
I think a lot of people see celebrities from just their point of view. Also, like, you watch them so much on TV, you become a fan of them, and then you get around them. It's almost like you want to be like, hey, do you notice me? Like, and a lot of people go up to fans and they say, hey man, remember the last I met you before. You might not remember this. Like, you remember that, but they see thousands of people that come up to them.
You know what's crazy about that dude? It's so many celebrities now. It's like it didn't change. It ain't just like how we was growing up celebrity. You had to put in work to be a celebrity. Not to diss nobody, but it's like it's a lot of celebrities now. You know what I'm saying?
No. Hey, nobody
YouTube.
Hey, we say it in Atlanta all the time. Ain't nobody famous in Atlanta.
We don't care about you. We ain't gonna, I'm finding too. Who is that?
Right.
No, they're serious. I was gonna ask you this too, man. So when you think about your verses, you got like we talking about some albums that did really well. We talking about Stank On You, 5 times platinum.
Yes, sir.
We talking about Gangsta Shit is one of the verses 5, right?
5 plus platinum.
Tomb of the Boom is on
14 million platinum.
13 million. New Jack City. Was you on New Jack City?
Yes, sir. Platinum.
Of all your big time features. Oh, Kryptonite.
Kryptonite Gold.
Ribbon.
Yeah. Of all your big time features, which one meant the most to you?
I would have to say Gangsta Shit.
Yeah.
The way it came about. Because actually, I would say Gangsta Shit because that producer that actually produced that track, that was the first outside producer that produced OutKast record besides OutKast of Dungeon Family, and that was my homeboy Carl Mo, and I actually brought him in. So I brought Carl Mo in. Carl Mo produced that track. So, and the way it came about, we was all at Gentleman's Club one night, and Dre put the hook on there, and then it was like, you you ready? And I was like, yeah, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So we left the club, came back. Man, I swear I stayed at Stank on it and did that verse for 24 hours messing with Big Boy. He had me in like a drill sergeant. Like, all right, go back and say this word one more time. Go back and say this word. And I ain't gonna lie. It started off, I said, see us Georgia boys in the trap like to stack the dough. And Big Boy made me go back and change dope boys in the trap like to stack the dough. So it was like it was a fine tune, but it took 24 hours to do it. But it was well worth it at the time.
Man, I always wanted to know how did the Kryptonite where he said time and time again I gotta turn back around and tell C-Bone. How did that come about
too? Because that was around one of the times in rap I was kind of feeling down and frustrated because I was trying to put the Konkrete project out. Shout out to Konkrete. I was putting the Konkrete project out and things just weren't going good. I was like, why is the shit not going good for me? You know what I'm saying? Like I put in a lot of work. I'm a good person. Like, why is it ain't working for me? So I was actually on Old National to give me some food. And shout out to Battle Oak, Courtney Seals. He actually called me and was like, hey man, we got this song down here. And we just took Bubba Sparks. They took Bubba Sparks off the song. And it was like, we had a song down here that you might be good on. Come down here and, do your thing. So actually, when I went down there, I was rapping on there. I was writing my verse or whatever. So I write my verse. And when I started writing my verse, Big Boy actually walked in the studio. He wasn't even there. He actually he walked in the studio. When he had walked in the studio, he actually sat down next to me. And that's funny you asked that question because he sat down to me, he started writing, he looked at me, he's like, oh, I got something for you, boy. I got you. And once he said that, I didn't even know what he was talking about, man. Once he said that, I was like, shh, yeah, it's on and popping now. This is what I'm talking about. This is the love I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So that song actually still growing to this day, man. It get bigger and bigger by the year.
No, I mean, you got to think. I remember being in school, and this is before we actually linked. And I remember just listening to it on Stankonia. I felt like that was like the most slum song on that album. Like Stankonia was a different kind of OutKast album. Right. Like they were growing in different places, but that brought that A-Town vibe back.
The Kryptonite wasn't on Stankonia album. It was
you talking about Kryptonite? I thought you talking about Gangsta Shit.
No, we started off talking about Gangsta Shit, but I started. He asked me about the Kryptonite, and I was telling you how we did the verse on Kryptonite.
Oh yeah. Now that Kryptonite one, yeah. That kind of took you would think. What you think put you most on the map?
Kryptonite.
Time and time. They play that at the Falcons game every game.
Every score, every time they score, but we ain't scored a lot. Every time they scored,
man. Shout out to Super Nate, man. Man, God bless his soul, man.
God bless his family. God bless me. I miss my dog, man. I see these pictures y'all showing, but y'all kind of throwing me off a little bit. Somebody working back there.
Somebody working, C-Bone. We ain't got somebody working.
Oh, that's you, big dog. Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate that. Yeah, Super Nate, man. That was my right hand man. We grew up. We was actually our mamas with the Turner High together in Dixie Hill, Atlanta, Georgia, and we did our first birthday party together at 5 years old off Gatsby Road at Joe's Pizza, and we've been calling each other cousins ever since then. But we really just best friends. But that's more like my brother cousin. He passed a couple of years ago from cancer. And shout out to him, man. I keep his legacy going. I still put out songs with his verse on there. So, shout out to Super Nate.
Yeah, if y'all remember Super Nate, what album was that where Super Nate had to call on OutKast? Was that Stankonia?
That was Stankonia too. I had that on that album. No, that was the second.
That was Kryptonite. Yeah, Kryptonite. Y'all, if y'all remember on Kryptonite, you got the guy Super Nate calls. That's who we talking about.
Mm-hmm. And I had to break from jail on that album. I had a skit on that album. So I wasn't rapping on that album. I had a skit, but once I went and did that skit, I got the bug though. I was the dude on the skit saying the plane ticket for the weed. How much it cost? $5,400. Yeah, that was my skit.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Now I just love skits on that. But let me ask you this, because I ain't finna ask you top 5 for this one because that'd just be too damn hard, man. It's too many. But I do want to say this: you ATL. If I'm DJing, right, I'm DJing at a party to get the set going. Give me 5 ATL songs, ATL-based songs that I got to play that night.
Shit, we can go the whole any Yin Yang catalog, any Lil Jon catalog.
Yeah.
Any Bone Crusher. I'm gonna say what's the Sammy Sam song?
Knuckle Up.
Patty.
I can't think.
Ryan
I'm bad with that.
Ryan with some killers.
Ryan with some killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I start out with that. I
Excuse me.
start out with what's my boy who locked up from Allen Temple? I ain't gonna let up. I ain't gonna Yoda the Great. And oh man, I go some Tips, some Jeezy. I mean, it's a lot, man. You know, we can go get in that bag in Atlanta, man. I go Atlanta. I go me and Duke song. Me and Duke got a song called Southside. I play ours first. How about that, Duke?
P. Dukes.
Oh, man. Hey,
let me tell you something.
I gotta pull it
Me,
up.
P. Dukes, pull it up on YouTube. Me, P. Dukes, and Future got a song together called Transform. Now I thought I was out of here when we shot this video. I had grabbed P. Dukes, and P. Dukes was like P. Dukes, which y'all don't know. P. Dukes really is a lyricist. That boy can rap. I was mad when he stopped rapping. But I know he was going to be successful doing something because he's smart and intelligent. But P. Dukes can rap. Y'all go Google his name, man.
No, don't do that. No, Dukes to Scoop.
Right? Hell no. You be want to dig into Uncle Neely pass. You wait till later this week. We gonna do a full damn show.
You ain't gotta wait later this week. We're going right now. Dukes, Future, C-Bone, Transformer.
Yeah, nah, man. Hey, you know what's funny though? Like from being somebody who just like picked it up one day and then to be embraced by like the greats. Like you gotta think, I'm, you know, C-Bone, like I go to OutKast concert, man. I'm backstage. You know, they do, you know, C-Bone, like, nah, that's my little brother, bring him. Like just being embraced by like some of the big dogs, man, it was really a blessing. So man, I always want to tell y'all
see P. Dukes right there. Y'all see my boy. Look at it. Look at it.
Hey, let me humble him up, Bone. That hairline a little different, but we see him.
I know.
Man, hey, look, bend over with. Hey,
I got to look at mine last night. I said, man, I'm in a full day retreat, man. My shit used to be right here.
Hey, man.
Hey, look, I'm still blessed, but I treat mine every now and then. I get them edges. I'm like them females. I had to hide them grays every now and then.
Hey, man, hey, you know what? Now, I don't think I never told this story, but that song that we just did, where it was me, Future, and C-Bone, the person that was not on that song who I replaced was 2 Chainz.
Right.
No.
True story. All us, like when you from College Park, all us like just be around. So it wasn't nothing to be. My uncle owned a club. Like I always talk about throwbacks. So it wasn't nothing for me to pull up in throwbacks and see 2 Chainz.
Shout out to Wayne.
Shout out to Big Wayne. Man,
shout out to Propane.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, shout out to Propane. Oh, yeah, they go. Oh, hey, that's Spence in the video.
Big Spence in the background. I see it.
Big Spence. Big Spence.
Yeah, no, so you know, it just really wasn't nothing, man, just for us to like, you know, the link. And I think that's what put Atlanta on the map with the unity.
Yeah.
So right now, this is my last question. Everything going on in Atlanta, man. We got a bad stain in the game right now.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de.
Coach, like, what the hell is that whoop-de-doo, Coach? We'll tell you about it later, Coach.
Yeah, that's
hey, how does Atlanta rebound from this?
Actually, I'm glad you said that because Atlanta ain't got a rebound because we ain't take no stain. He took the stain. It ain't us. We've been popping before and after. So it's like, I'm kind of, truthfully, man, I'm happy that little gang era we're going to get wiped out. That drill music, that gang era, it need to be gone because there's too many deaths, too many bodies for nothing, too many people going to prison for nothing. These kids don't know what they're doing. They just going to jail, think they're living in a movie. It's not a movie. This shit is for real. You're going to prison, you're going to do a chain gang, or you're going to die. Like, I hope it put a kind of stop to that kind of activity because too many deaths for no reason, man. So I'm tired of it.
No, I'm glad you said that.
That's
and I don't have to be sounding like the you know, the civil rights leader or something they want to call.
Yeah, because you know when we grew up, man, I ain't gonna lie, we grew up, we about getting money, we about women, that's what we rapped about, like having fun, like partying. We might have said like, yeah, you come over here, we get my cousin to come knock you off. So you know what I'm saying, like that, but it's like to glorify homicides and you really don't know what you're doing. Like you really don't know. You just really just imitating something that you really don't know nothing about. Really, you know what I'm saying? Well, so I hope it changed the culture with that gang culture in Atlanta, and we go back to our player ways. I say that,
man.
Right. It's heavily saturated with that shoot 'em up, bang bang 'em. You know, but
ATL's real music crazy.
Yeah,
you don't need sound right. To me,
let's do this though before we get up out of here. Let's go to the black-owned part of C-Bone. Let's talk about dope stories and some of the things you've done since all of your music. You know, let's talk about things after that. Talk about your dope stories and stuff.
Well, we can talk about my brand. Dope Stories is a brand I started, man. It's not talking about drugs or anything. We're talking about your life story. We're talking about your birthday, your dash, your death date, and the dash is your dope story. So what I come up with campaign is like everybody got a story. Everybody got a life story. Just make sure your life story is dope. Make it interesting. Have fun, live life, believe in God, and be an honest person, be a God-fearing man. Just do what you got to do. That's your dope story. Just be yourself and be good. Right. Shout out to the brand. You see the Divine Stevens right there. We had a store. We had a pop-up shop. It's called a pop-up shop in College Park, Georgia, where we had 7 Black-owned brands, and everybody was in there. Every individual said their own brand, their own merch, and a lot of people came down and supported the brand. So that's a blessing with the dope stores. And I also have a couple of things going on Tubi. I got a Henry Welch comedy special on Tubi.
Shout out to Henry Welch. He's from Alabama. You know
from
what it is.
Yeah, and also Products of American Ghetto on Tubi. So we got a lot of little adventures we're doing, man. Still keeping our head in the game, keep staying relevant,
Love that.
And right now I'm at 1 RPM at the office right now. So this is the office. This is digital distribution company.
Oh yeah. Hey, I need to come in. Hey, you know what? I should have been over there.
Yeah, Dukes should have been there, Dukes. They doing it. What?
Hey, Bone.
They Orlando McGee, that's the head of Urban.
Hey,
Lando. What's up, Lando?
What up?
Big dog. Hey, man. Hey, son doing good too, big dog.
Oh yeah. He getting there.
Hey, he got Uncle in his corner. I'm putting the dog in him.
Man, this and for y'all that don't know, man, this is one of the biggest names in music. If you search Orlando McGee, you're talking about all the way back. Put a lot of artists on the map, man. So salute, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate you joining.
No, appreciate you guys. And everything y'all do.
Hey, it's your boy birthday. They give him a shout out.
Which one?
Juju.
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Okay.
Oh yeah. I sent him a diamond bracelet. hey,
it's his birthday.
Coach want to talk to
you. It's my birthday too, dog.
Oh man, when you get home, there's gonna be a package sitting outside your door. That was for me.
Don't touch it.
Hey, Mom, before we let you go, I got to do it like MTV Cribs. You happen to walk by it, go show us what's in that refrigerator. Go open that refrigerator. You got to see what's in there.
Oh, let's see the refrigerator. This is what we got. Oh, we bougie right here. We bougie ghetto. You see what the cherry cokes? Got the Coke Coast.
Oh yeah, I see the Simply Made today. Yo, your top shelf.
Yeah, we bougie. Got 2 microwaves.
Hey, C-Bone, ain't nothing but a swallow left in that Simply lemonade over there.
And I'm about to drink it.
You never swallowed that.
Hey, look, got a snack closet. Champagne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, let us know what goes on at that studio right there. Exactly.
Now this is the digital distribution company. So we do all the streaming. This is the new wave of how everybody distribute their music. So like when you hear people say I'm on all them platforms, we actually the company that put you on all the platforms.
No, and podcast. So we're gonna have a meeting because we overdue anyway. And we're gonna have that meeting.
Yes,
Probably
sir.
need to be this week. I need to bring Cam over there to see you too.
Oh yeah, nephew doing good. Shout out to Cam, man. Cam came a long way, boy. Hey, he gonna be a dog too. Your son gonna be good, boy.
Man, appreciate it, man. For sure.
Hey, he'll be one of them boys on the field. He was like, man, Cam will lose his lunch out there. He just He like one of the ones that go head first. He don't care if he got a concussion or not. He one of them old school players.
He a nut. He a nut.
I tell you.
Especially when his dad to tell him make a tackle or walk home.
Hey, no, I just tell my son, boy, you ain't riding in the truck. You better ride in the camper. You ride in the back.
Yeah.
You ain't. You got a scholarship out of that, so hey.
We appreciate you stopping by the morning run, man. You know the door is open for you anytime. You got projects, something you want to announce. You want to just come hang out with the brothers, man, any day you want to.
I appreciate the opportunity, man. Hey, look, man, y'all can find me at BlackOwned C-Bone on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. But, right now I'm corporate core algorithm Andrews at 1 RPM. So, you know what I'm saying? 10 to 4. I'm corporate core algorithm Andrews from 4 to midnight on BlackOwned C-Bone. So, you know what I'm saying? Get at it, man. Or you want to get some merchandise at mydopestores.com.
For sure.
For sure, man. Appreciate that, man. That's
appreciate y'all, brother, man. Y'all stay educated, man. Y'all sound good on here, man. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
All right, bud. All right.
Got to holler at him. You're doing big things over there, man. Shout out to C-Bone, the legendary ATLian in the building, dog.
I'll tell you what, man. You can do a lot of shit with your mornings and early afternoons, but if you ain't fucking with the morning run, you just ain't fucking.
He ain't lying.
In the words of Brother Marquise, rubbing belly to belly, skin to skin, humping like hell, but ain't shit going in.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
tomorrow morning on the morning run, Coach Brian Presser is coming. Also, player presser. So y'all know it's Tuesday how we get down, and then we will turn the corner that is, and focus on this BYU matchup that's coming to Folsom on another late night game on the East Coast. That is. So you know you're gonna be able to find Deuce the Scoop live on his channel. Also live during the game, Big Dog Chico with analysis. And we're just going to repeat this thing, man. We are in the swath now of conference play at Colorado. Every game here on out is a conference game, starting with BYU at home, Folsom Field, 8:30 p.m. kickoff.
Put the dubs in the chat right now. And we got a new sponsor coming up next week, right?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be. We probably announce it tomorrow. All the
Tomorrow.
graphics didn't come through, but it's starting this week. So, Kenlon, we'll drop that on you when we got the stuff for the screen.
Yes, indeed.
But yes, the morning run officially has a sponsor.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you would like to be, advertised on the show, you can too. Hit us up.
And C-Bone he really was saying like, dude, come on over here. So we got some meetings for sure.
Yeah, not in the ladies' room.
Knock it out, dude.
Yeah. You know, I'm
I said we got some meetings, but they won't be in the ladies' room.
Hit that dance. I didn't hit the old school dance on that song. Hit it up. At the meeting hit it up. You did it earlier now. Now you don't want to do it. Now you want to be shy.
You did it earlier with all that sass. We got a meeting in the Be back real soon. Chico can't help it, man. He can't help it.
Crushed up socks on.
He is the Ray J of TMR.
The Ray J of TMR.
Man. That boy Chico, man.
Y'all know what it is, man. The morning
my favorite cousin.
TMR live right here on the Pregame Network. Deuce the Scoop, Big Dog Chico, Uncle Niggly, shout out to C-Bone and everybody else. We gotta have Big Boy on this thing, man.
Now Big will do it. We just gotta catch Big. He'll do it. Big good. He'll do it. We just got to, yeah, for sure.
Well, y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all never know who we're gonna have on the show.
No, you don't.
Plenty more to go. We back with the morning run. Peace and everybody. Jerk off.